Kidding. With the midterms over, many political experts are looking at the next presidential election and whether or not President Obama has the support for a second term. Back in 2008, the president won 52% of the crucial independent vote, but now, according to Gallup, his support among Indies has slipped to 42%. However, President Obama's national approval rating is now between 42% and 48%, which beats Ronald Reagan or Bill Clinton at comparable points in their presidency. Can the president stay in the White House? Joining me now from New York, Republican strategist Noel Nikpour, and from Newton, Massachusetts, Democratic strategist David Mercer. All right, Noel, let me start with you.
Okay.
I mean, the baseline national approval rating, I'm looking at it right here, is better than Reagan's and Clinton's, and they got reelected. Would it be premature for Republicans to, get out the celebratory balloons?
Well, I mean, think about it. Look, I mean, Obama was sold as a brand, unlike Clinton, unlike Reagan. So I'm not surprised. But let me tell you something. I'm going to go ahead and get out my horn and my hat because I think we should celebrate because Obama's policies have basically got him in trouble, and that's why I think that a Republican is going to win in 2012. And look, they're already starting to talk about it.
He says it's his communication skills and not his policies, Noel. David, let me go to you. It's not just independents. In the introduction, we showed the graphic there. I want to show you another graphic. Let's put it on the screen. Look at all of these other groups. Women down 7 points. He's down 8 points among young people. Middle-aged, 5 points. Older Americans down 8 points. White voters down 6 points. Hispanic voters down 9 points. Even among black voters, he is down 6 points. Would you agree, David, that unless that changes and changes dramatically, the president has no chance of re-election?
What I agree on is that coming into or past the midterm elections, for both parties, it's a time to reset the course and redefine their relationship with the American public.
That's not what I asked you, David.
But let me go ahead and address your question,
please,
Greg. And going into post midterms, it's always a opportunity to again regain those that you had in your initial election, and I think President Obama will do that. And it's not the crystal balls of polling that will define whether he's reelected or not. It will be what he has done so far with his accomplishments and those that we hope on a bipartisan level will be able to achieve for the country's
David,
American
the polling
working families.
data of Americans' attitudes and how they're going to vote is a barometer of policies and performance. Noel, let me go to you. Reagan,
I certainly do, Greg. I certainly do. But that is not 2 years out. I'd like to see those polls a month out, and then we can sit here and talk about it.
And that was my point to Noel. But Noel, Reagan and Clinton were reelected in part, notwithstanding their abysmal approval ratings at the same stage, because the opposition failed to field a viable and credible candidate back then. And some are saying that the existing field right now for 2012 is weak. Would you agree?
No, I do not agree. I don't think that, I think that 2012, I think the Republicans have a lot of people that have experience and... Well, I mean, think about it. You've got Mitt Romney. You've got Newt Gingrich who's thinking about getting into the hat. And you've got my very own ex-governor, Governor Huckabee, who has one heck of a lot of experience. And let's face it, you've got to realize that Obama failed. He basically had on-the-job training. He failed. And a lot of times people were voting for Obama because they didn't like Bush and they were sick of the Republican spending. And Obama has totally broken his promise on that. He's not who he said he was going to be. And basically, we have paid for the fact that he has gotten on-the-job training.
You know what I noticed, and it was very conspicuous, when I asked you who had experience, you did not mention Sarah Palin, Noel. But David, let me go to you. The latest Mercer poll out, I took a look at that one. 41% of Democrats want to see another Democrat mount a primary challenge against the president. My goodness, David, when you've got folks in your own party voicing serious dissatisfaction, that spells trouble with a capital T, doesn't it?
Well, I'll say this, that, again, 2 years out, there's a lot of room for change, and you'll see those numbers change. And sticking with this numbers game and going back to what Noel said, I think she and the Republicans would have a hard time trying to find anybody that is a likely candidate on the Republican side going into 2012 that has any numbers approaching what President Obama has today. And so there you go.
That's wrong. They've run polls showing that whoever is against Obama has a really good chance of winning.
No, not whoever, because there are a couple of people who do not match up well against President Obama, including Sarah Palin. No, I can't let you get away with that.
But
all right, Noel, David Mercer.
I'd rather run from a position of incumbency.
My producer's having a heart attack.
What is
likely
going to be
thank you both for being with us. You can continue the conversation later. Thank you both. Take care.